First, let me do the land acknowledgement. In the spirit of reconciliation, we acknowledge that we live, work, and play on the traditional territories of the Blackfoot Confederacy, the Tsuut'ina, the Ayaks, Nakota nations, the Métis nations, and all people who make their home in the Treaty 7 region of Southern Alberta. I like to, on behalf of the organizing committee of BTS and my co-chair, Jeremy Clark, I would like to welcome you all to Blockchain Technology Symposium 2022, or BTS 22 for short. This is the fourth symposium in this series, and it's been the second one that we are having it online. It was a difficult decision to make early in January to go online, to stay online or have it in person. But then because of all the uncertainties that the pandemic has, we decided to make it, to keep it online. So hopefully next year, it's going to be held in Montreal, and it's going to be an in-person meeting, an opportunity to meet and see all of you there. So before further ado, I would like to invite Dr. Peter Kennepohl, Associate Dean of Innovation and Strategic Planning at the University of Calgary in Faculty of Science, to open the symposium. Pierre?
Well, thank you very much. It is my pleasure to welcome everybody to this year's BTS conference. I will admit that when I was first speaking to Ray about doing this, I did some searching, and the first thing that I saw in a search for BTS 2022 was that the very popular South Korean band BTS was doing a 2022 world tour. And I thought maybe that wasn't what we were talking about. But in seriousness, though, the BTS Symposium is really a model, in my opinion, of really the interplay between academia and industry. And I think that that interaction and that continued development is really important in many different areas. So that partnership that we see between academic researchers and people in industry is really, really important. And as in my role as Associate Dean for Innovation in Science at the University of Calgary, it's my role to find ways to expand and enhance those types of connections. And this symposium really serves as a reminder of that really important connection. And so with that, I'm very, very proud that the Faculty of Science and the University of Calgary are sponsors of this event. And I really look forward to the continuing contributions from everybody who's participating in the symposium to the continued development of blockchain technologies in many, many different fields. That's one of the things that I've learned in preparing for this is just the breadth of different ways in which blockchain technology can actually have a massive impact on today's society. And so with that, I wish you the very best over the next 4 days as you discuss the past, the present, and the future of blockchain technology. It looks like a really exciting lineup of speakers across the board. And in the words of the boy band BTS, I'm sure it will be dynamite. Have a wonderful symposium.
Thank you. Thank you, Pierre. Okay, so next I'd like to invite Dr. Ati Mashatan. She's chair of BTS, the steering committee, and she's been the founder of this series of symposiums and a very active member of organizing committee of this year's symposium. So Ati, do you want to say a few words?
Thank you very much, Ray, and thank you very much, Dr. Kennepohl, for opening this year's BTS. So good morning, everyone. I'm calling from Toronto, Ontario today. Toronto is in the dish with one spoon treaty between Anishinaabe, Mississaugas and Haudenosaunee people that bound them to share the territory and protect the land. On behalf of the steering committee, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to each and every one of you joining us today at BTS 22. Blockchain technology has solved a fundamental problem of how one can prove and effectively manage the ownership of an asset in an environment where everything can be copied or modified. With this problem solved, the internet can be used as the foundation to build out large-scale transaction processing platforms. And this fundamental breakthrough has created a lot of interest, investment in academia and industry. With a great potential in revolutionizing many industry applications, there has been a lot of hype and enthusiasm in the industry about the blockchain technology. However, there remains a variety of challenges ranging from technological to cultural obstacles that need to first be addressed before blockchain technology realizes its full potential. And as was already mentioned, academia, industry, and policymakers need to work hand in hand to take this promising discourse from hype to reality. Now, if what I just said sounds familiar to you, it's because it was my very first opening remarks back in 2018 for BTS, the first BTS, which was held at Phil's Institute. And it's amazing that even after all the work that has been done in the past 5 years in industry, in academia, and by policymakers, the same words hold true. And we can still talk about fundamental challenges, hype and enthusiasm. Let's move this to reality. Since 2018, BTS has been held annually in Canada and has served as a forum where academic researchers, industry professionals, and decision makers come together to present recent advancements and discuss adoption barriers, tackle common challenges, and explore future roadmaps surrounding the technology and its related technologies. We've held multidisciplinary and multi-sectoral presentations and diversity of themes such as digital trust, enterprise blockchain, tokenization of value, cryptocurrencies, core technologies, law, government, society, security, longevity, privacy, digital identity, organizational change, decentralized finance, decentralized health, decentralized supply chain management. And following this tradition, BTS 2022 has gathered a diverse group of prominent speakers from academia, industry, and policymakers to continue this crucial dialogue. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the BTS co-chairs, Dr. Sava Vinaini and Jeremy Clark, for putting such a great program together. I would also like to sincerely thank all keynote speakers, invited speakers, panelists, and contributor talk presenters for their valuable contribution to BTS. And with this, I give it back and let's all enjoy the conference. Thank you.
Thank you, Ati. Okay, so let me share this screen. So if you are finally to the main program. We have a 4-day packed program for you, and for the interest of time and to be able to keep it compact and give you enough time for the rest of your day. We are going to make the transition between sessions smoother. We have the way that we are organizing it is by having one full session, which means that you are going to have one link per day. So you log in and that would be the link that serves for the whole day. A day is divided into sub-sessions, but all of them are chaired by the same person. So today is the day that I will be chairing the whole day. So of course you can leave the conference and come back using the same link. So the agenda today is going to be, we have just had our opening remarks and we're about to finish it. So we have 2 great keynote speakers, and then we have a break and a session, and finally our final keynote speaker. So we have 3 keynote, and in the middle we have a session that consists of a number of talks. And the sponsored talk is going to be a talk from Canadian Blockchain Consortium that talks about the blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies in the province of Alberta and where it's going. So that's the viewpoint that they're putting forward. So I think the only other thing that I would like to mention is this code of conduct. So this is an online symposium, and I'm sure that all of you are familiar with the code of conduct in such environment. It's just a reminder that we do expect you to have to log in with your the name that you're using for professional work, and any speech or imagery that you are using on the chat is enabled, so you can talk. And I think that's what you're encouraging, that you raise questions during the talks. So with doing all of that, we would like you to keep in mind that to be courteous toward all the fellow participants. And of course, if there is anything that is that you feel that is not considered appropriate, please contact us, myself or Jeremy, and you can always write email to this address. Okay, so I think that's all I wanted to say, and I guess we all of us are keen to go to our first keynote.